Yeah, and so for you with commercial loans, as far as debt to income goes, do you report any kind of income, or you
Commercial, they don't care about DTI. They care about what's called DSCR, debt service coverage ratio. So the difference between conventional lending and commercial lending, there's a couple of them, but primarily conventional lending, they care about you. They care about the borrower, the specifics of who you are and the risk and reward that you potentially provide to them. So first, that is DTI, and second, it's credit score. They're really one and the same. They care about both of them. So credit score they use as essentially an approximation of risk for you, how reliable you are. And then your DTI is just your monthly debt divided by your income, and that can't be over 50%. So with your new mortgage, it can't be over 50%. Commercial loans, they don't care about you as the borrower at all. They care about the asset. And they'll get some information, maybe credit score and other information up front to help them save on some steps later on. But they care about debt service coverage ratio. And what debt service coverage ratio answers, it answers the question of the mortgage or of the rent that you're getting, how much of that is going toward mortgage, right? So it's just like debt to income is a ratio, a simple ratio. So is debt, DSCR, debt service coverage ratio. So on top is going to be your operating income, your net operating income. And on bottom is going to be essentially your new mortgage, right? Your debt service, if you will. And so if you've got, just to simplify it, let's say you've got $1,000 mortgage and you've got a net operating income or rent of $1,100, you've got a 1.1 debt service coverage ratio. And then the question is just, what do lenders care about with debt service coverage ratio? Like, what number do they care about? And lenders, it varies by lender, but anywhere from 1.1 to 1.35 and higher is what they're looking for. And what they're trying to protect from here is people that are investing in markets that are not good cash flow markets. And they buy a property and they're losing about $100 a month. Say they buy in Austin or Portland, or they're losing a little bit of money per month, but they're saying, I'm going to hold this on and sell it as capital gains, long-term capital gains. But that is an inherent risk to the lender, because if that person loses their job, they're not going to be able to afford this. Or maybe they don't have a tenant in there and they didn't plan for it. They don't want to deal with those. They want to deal with properties that cash flow. So properties that you'll be investing in, if you're focusing on cash flow, are going to have a 2 or 3, 2.0 or 3.0, somewhere in there of a debt service coverage ratio. So now net operating income isn't exactly your rent. It's going to be your rent minus your operating expenses, but that will still end up being far higher than the 1.1 to 1.35 that you'll need. And so that's what they're looking for. If you look in the lender vault, I have a couple of them noted what their DSCR requirements are. I believe they're 1.1. I think one goes as low as 1.0, but they don't care. They don't care about the borrower information. They care about how they're protected from the asset. So they care more about the asset protection that they have.
Mm-hmm. But for Better.com, you had mentioned it's more of a conventional loan. And so with them, I think I have seen